The UK general election is set for July the 4th, and this is going to have implications for the crypto sector. And so in this video, we're going to look at why the UK general election on July the 4th could disrupt conservative crypto policies, and also how polls recently have been favouring the Labour Party, which would indicate a cautious crypto stance if they were elected. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Hi everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video, we're going to be looking at the UK general election, and in particular the implications for crypto post-election. Now as always guys, let's jump straight into this article and then we'll see what we can learn, see what we can cover, and then we'll comment after. So, in an unprecedented move, the UK is scheduled to hold a general election on July the 4th, potentially upending the current Conservative government. This event marks a pivotal moment for political and economic policies, especially concerning the crypto sector. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak confirmed the election date after discussions with the King. Earlier today, I spoke with His Majesty the King to request the dissolution of Parliament. The King has granted this request and we will have a general election on 4th of July, Sunak said. Under the Conservatives, the UK has aggressively pursued becoming a global crypto hub, and this initiative has been legislation integrating digital assets into the financial services sector, recognising crypto as regulated entities. Additionally, new regulations on stablecoins and staking were anticipated, though these have yet to be proposed. Furthermore, the UK Law Commission has advocated for recognising crypto tokens and crypto assets as a distinct category of personal property. This move aims to enhance the legal framework surrounding digital assets, ensuring that the law adapts to technological advancements. Consequently, the Commission suggests creating a multidisciplinary panel to navigate crypto complexities and assist market participants in safeguarding their investments. And despite these advancements, the upcoming election casts uncertainty on the future of crypto in the UK, and current polls and prediction platforms like Polymarket strongly indicate a likely Labour victory, with Labour leader Keir Starmer poised to take the helm. So this is probably going to be one of the most important elections, certainly for crypto users within the UK, because any change in government or, even if we keep the government that's in place now, the Conservatives, either way is going to significantly impact crypto users in several ways. And whichever way it does go, we're going to have regulatory changes. So if the Labour Party, currently led by Keir Starmer, wins this election, then there might be shifts in the regulatory landscape for crypto. And so while the Conservatives have been proactive in promoting the UK as a global crypto hub, they've been saying many times, Rishi Sunak said that he's crypto friendly. Labour's stance, on the other hand, has been neither here nor, he's basically been neutral. He's kind of said their crypto regulation is just not clear at the moment. We don't know, other than that they've said that they would like to see tokenization. So that's as much as we know. And so any changes in regulation will either enhance or it'll restrict crypto activities. And depending on Labour's approach to issues like consumer protection, financial stability, and anti-money laundering measures. So the fact is that if Labour gets into power, we just don't know what's going to happen. At least with the Conservatives, we've got an idea. We've actually got some kind of, if the Conservatives stay in power, we'll have some kind of policy continuity. And if we don't, we might have policy disruption, basically. So the Conservative government has made strides in integrating digital assets into the into the current legacy financial sector. And so they want to recognise crypto as a regulated entity. So they're going to see it as its own thing and they're going to try and regulate that. And now what Labour could do is they could, it's unlikely in my opinion, but they could continue these efforts and continue with it. or most likely, in my opinion, they would introduce new policies that will either strengthen or, again, in my opinion, will probably complicate the regulatory environment. This type of uncertainty, or anticipated uncertainty as it is now, could affect confidence in crypto from users and investors. We've also just had some kind of legal framework from the UK Law Commission. They've just been giving recommendations to recognise crypto tokens, as they're calling it, and crypto assets as a distinct category of personal property. And they're saying that that's crucial for providing legal clarity, if you will. And so the implementation of any sort of recommendation like this will either get delayed or revised under a new government. So that will affect legal, we'll basically have some kind of legal uncertainty for crypto users and crypto companies as well. I think we're also probably around this time with the, market sentiment. We're going to have any type of political uncertainty. I mean, the UK is a big player on the global stage, and so political uncertainty there can affect market sentiment, And so at the minute, everyone's being quite optimistic and quite hopeful, because we've been told that London and England, the UK, is going to be this, global crypto hub by Rishi Sunak and all this. And now, if Labour win, we're going to go from this, very promising idea or notion to something of, we just don't know what's going to happen with Labour. But we know that they're going to create some laws. We just don't know what they are. And so we know that the Conservatives are pushing to make the UK this global crypto hub, which will foster innovation and infrastructure development, I would think. But if Labour gets into power, it's most likely that they're going to prioritise different sectors or have a more cautious approach to towards crypto. It can do a multitude of things, but it'll slow down development of crypto. Not crypto in general, of course, crypto's global, but the crypto infrastructure within the UK could suffer here. And we might see we might not see any technological advancements or delays in that type of thing for the end user within the UK. Of course, crypto and Bitcoin are just going to keep going anyway. And the last point that I would make of how this might actually affect people is that if Labour get in, and I'm not here to bash Labour, I'm not here to bash the Conservatives, I'm just pointing out these are just the facts of what the two parties usually go on. And of course, nobody knows the future, I certainly don't. And so you may get a very crypto-friendly Labour party in power. I highly doubt that, but we don't know, we just don't know. But one thing I think that Labour will do is what they've done in the past, is they'll kind of focus more on consumer protection and regulatory oversight. They are kind of big believers in this big government. So this might, in the short term, provide more security for users, you might say. Or they'll certainly use this narrative. They'll say it's very, very safe for you, and we're doing it for you, and it's all for your benefit, blah, blah, blah. And so they'll introduce stricter compliance requirements. We'll have more questionnaires. We'll have to upload our ID if we want to buy crypto. We'll have to upload even more ID and more credentials, like addresses if we want to sell, because they'll want to tax us, obviously, and they want to make sure that no one's pulling the wool over their eyes. But it's like I always say, stricter compliance requirements almost always make it more challenging for startups and smaller crypto businesses to operate. And it's not good for users and for small businesses and small firms, because it's the little guy that gets hit, actually. And especially as well, I mean, you've got to think as well, we're going to get used to, it's quite worrying that we would get used to just all we want to do is buy Bitcoin or buy crypto, and the government has to have a hand in everything that we do. That's a very, it's a bit creepy, that the government has to know everything about us. That's just not, we're not free. And so whichever, whatever the election outcome is here, it'll either lead to, in my opinion, continuity, and we'll keep going down this road, or we'll have significant changes in the UK's approach to crypto regulation and policy. So what do I recommend? I recommend you stay informed. It's one of the most important things. Keep educated. Subscribe to this channel. I put out a new video every single day. It's one of the best things you can do. It's absolutely free. You just, click on that subscribe button, watch my videos. I'll keep you informed about everything that's happening in the UK especially. I also do videos on the US and even, other global matters. I did a video on Nigeria the other day. So try to stay informed and on about both parties' positions on digital assets and crypto, and always be prepared for any possible shifts within the regulatory environment. We are our own bank in crypto. We don't have a bank, the whole idea. So we have to take responsibility for our own finances, and that's what it's all about: independence, freedom, and self-sovereignty. That's what I've got for you today, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. I put out a new video every single day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.